Okay guys, welcome. This is my first tutorial and I'm going to show you how to copy my signature. For this we open Photoshop and we create a new file. We call it how to copy my signature. And it's gonna be like 60 centimeters long and 20 high. I'm gonna work in 300 dp and just open the file. So now we have this file and we're gonna change the working space, the mode into full screen. And what we gonna do first is set up a background, like a fade, but in different ways. Maybe in a juicy gradient, so it's okay. And we're gonna set it up like a horizon. That's how I imagined. This is gonna be nice, and what we're gonna do next is to select the brush we want to work with and the color. I want to work in black, so I choose kind of pinky pink, and the size of the brush, which is going to be maybe about 120. Come on, okay, like 120, or maybe a little bit bigger, maybe like 150, like this. So what we do is we just zoom in a little bit, and we just start with the F. The first letter of my first name, and it's pretty simple actually. It's basically it's just like this. So you just actually start with the vertical line, finishing with the right curve at the end, and the next step of the F is just starting about here, making a right turn and topping the whole thing about here up to this side like going there, and the last thing is this little small stroke here, all finished by a dot, shortening the Florian first name into the initial Florian, like F, standing for my first name. Then maybe one of the more capricious and like more exciting letters of my last name is the M, which actually starts also with a slight curve and then smoothly going up and down. Pretty straightforward, smoothly going up, climbing up and going down, ending with a left turn, about that. So now we have the initials already, which actually could be another tutorial, but so let's continue, as I want to show you my whole signature. I mean like the whole thing. Gotta be like gotta continue with the E, one of the most common letters or most used letters in my last name, which actually I think 3 or 4 times appears. So that's why I think, or I realize maybe that I really do very, very primitive or like very simple sling, or like a simple looping or something, just standing for the E, so it's pretty simple. Shouldn't have a problem doing this. Then just smoothly going into the eye, which is just basically more or less like the end of a pencil or something, pointing up, and then I just finish it with a dot on top. So up to now we have this like first 3 letters of my last name, and just don't stop and continuing here. And then just see just the space. We run out of space, so with the S, which actually is a little bit starts like the I, but then turns into this kind of sling, kind of, I don't know, like a little bit like a bat from the side or something, or like a big toe cut off, and just sitting there like pretty content, pretty relaxed, just behind the eye. And so to continue, just have to enlarge the canvas size. We do like this is what we do here. So we just double it up, so we have 120 centimeters, which is not possible. So we make 90 centimeters. Let's see if that should be enough. I doubt it actually, but let's see. So what we have to do is to make a new layer, and because we have this background stick together to the writing, we can't, so we have to make another background. We have to enlarge the background here. Actually should be pretty simple to stitch them together. Probably, hopefully, you don't have to do anything. Let's see, and let's hope that the space is enough. So of course it's covering it. So what we have to do now is just to get rid of the white part here, like this, and shift the whole thing to the left, approximately like here, which gives us additional space and hopefully enough. So let's see. Continue here with our brush in 150 points in a normal modus with 100%, like, how to say, coverage, and with 100% flow. So after the S, like, again, it's just pretty boring, another E. Trying not to repeat it then, just to give every E like an individual character, like you can see here. This one is a little bit more like stinky and like slim, and shows not so much confidence. So on the other hand, this E is like almost like perfect, sitting here like, I don't know, like almost king's like. And okay, so far, let me check. We gotta go smaller. And next we have a quite a difficult letter. We will just have to work very smoothly on the first like turn, giving way for the second turn, which shouldn't be like a copy of the first one, but also should show the connection between these two, which just becomes our end. So we have this hill, a small little hill here, and then the second little hill over there. Don't come up down here to the real bottom, because then it shouldn't be, a little bit airy here, a little bit nice. Don't settle the whole thing down with the N. It's one of the most complex letters here in this tutorial, and we just continue with the B, which actually supposed to be really thin now because we run out of space, and so now we have it's like a E, like one of these slings we use all the time, but like here, the one, I don't know if you see the circle so well, so like it's pretty much the same, just if you want like double size in height, so like a long sling you make, like a long looping, and like if someone would just pull out the shit out of the E and make it, transform it into an L, which actually is no L because it's not finished yet. We just continue here and make, like, add this little like hook or little end of a pencil, if you want, so this one here, this part, and which gives us the possibility to just continue with one of our most beloved letters, another E actually. So we just go smoothly from this hook here, we just enter the E, which becomes now a little bit like, the sling is not so important because actually the connection between the B and the E is way more important than the sling itself of the E, like in this one, for example. So both sides coming to the ground, going up, coming to the ground, and here we come from almost the center of the middle of the whole file or document, from the B, the connection to the E, and then we go down. So the smoothness of the connection is much more important than the sling itself, which actually gives way, or like leads us to another difficult letter, which actually is the R. And you go down like I did, and then a little bit difficult, just don't take the pencil off, just keep it trying to pull up in the same spot like you went down, making it like obviously a little bit thicker than at one time stroke, so which pretty successful right now. So then after the R, which looks a little bit sad actually, we finish the whole thing with the most important letter, which is actually our G. So, and the G is like almost like a big O, like this, coming down the same way we went up, and making like a kind of like distorted to the left sling, ending here. If I would have more canvas space, I would just go really out of it, but I don't want to do this right now because I want to stay in the canvas. And we have now pretty much done. Let's see. So just zoom in and show you really shortly, like a small summary. So we started here with the F, going down the second step of the F, the kind of roof on top, cutting it in the middle, setting the point, and then here going smoothly up and really like almost straight, like a knife through butter, something going down, going up smoothly again, going down like through butter again, and just really smoothly making a left turn, coming up here into the E. Like this one is almost perfect, I would say, like it's really almost perfect. Let's show this here, going here that way, like doing the looping, coming down, using the speed of the E, going up like a little bit higher, you know, to make the same head, and just really depressed, almost falling down like a stone here, like, and then just swinging it up again to the highest point of the S, not forgetting the dot above the I, and swinging it down like really like a cut-off toe or something, like, or a small, I don't know. So it's just like coming here, starting off, and just make another E. Like, please don't forget to give way for the individual aspects of every letter. So don't just computerize it, don't make the same letter looking like every other. So give them character. Like you see here, the N, just like really some kind of like a couple or something. But of course, the couple is not, doesn't mean a twin. Like, so they are different. But it's like a, yeah, like also it looks like a butt from behind or something, like a strange butt from behind. So also not both sides of a butt like equally shaped or looking the same way, I think. So coming down from this two twins, like going up here, like the twin towers actually also reminds of the twin towers. Going up in the biggest sling in the last name, like which is supposed to be the main part of the B, coming down into real high speed, going up again, almost half the way, just and use the speed still to make the small sling of the E, and still having enough speed to go up like this, to come here to that corner, to this right turn, going down, and then it's a difficult way, going down up to like maybe that area here, and don't take the pencil off, just go up immediately. The same, try to be in the same spot, like really try to be here in the same spot. You see the difference? Okay, this is a 1-time stroke, this is a 2-time stroke. I mean, you see the difference, but try to not make it too obvious. So then leaving here the pass, making a right turn, and just continuously like developing into the G, which actually, like I said, is an O. Like you can see here, it's an O, almost like I went down up to here, then made the way back, coming back here, close the O, coming down. So this part here might be like a triple stroke, yeah, which actually you can't almost see. So it was pretty good work. Coming down here, making the last sling and running out like here, running out in this kind of part here, almost like that's the end of the paper, the end of the canvas. So that's supposed to be it. Thanks for listening and good luck exercising, and let me know your feedback. I'm curious and I'm open for critiques, so see you next time.